I'll record the one I'm doing. Okay. So anytime you get a problem, the first thing that you need to do is you need to decide if you're going to add or subtract. So you're looking for either variables that have the same coefficient or opposite coefficients. And what I mean by opposite is one is positive and one negative, but they're the same number, okay? So like the x's are 4x and 4x. Those are the same numbers. They're also the same sign. So how would I get 4x and 4x to equal 0? What would I do? Would I add them or subtract them? Subtract. So that's how I'm going to decide. So 4x minus 4x. You guys, you actually are going to subtract these two. Okay, so we decided to subtract because 4x minus 4x is 0. 3y minus 8y. Negative 5y. Negative 45, no, I'm sorry, negative 25 minus negative 40. So put it in your calculator just like that. Negative 25 minus negative 40. And what do you get?
15.
So I'm going to write 15 here.
Where's the negative on the calculator?
Which?
Oh, I found it.
It should be at the bottom.
She goes, I found it.
Okay, now what am I going to do? Divide by?
On both sides.
Okay, so y is negative 3. Now what?
You're going to plug it in with the top one.
You can plug it into the top one or the bottom one. It doesn't matter. I prefer the top. I always use the top equation. So I'm going to write 4x because I didn't find x plus 3. But instead of y, I'm going to write negative 3. Move it over a little bit. There. So 4x stayed the same. Plus 3 times negative 3 equals negative 25. So this becomes 4x. You guys, 3 times negative 3 is negative 9 equals negative 25. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to add 9 to both sides.
How did you know?
Now what do I do? Now there's one more thing that I can do. I can check it. I'm going to take negative 4 and negative 3. And now which equation am I going to plug it into? The bottom one because I haven't used that one. So now I'm going to do 4 times negative 4 plus 8 negative 3 equals negative 40. You guys, I changed the color so you would see that I'm plugging in what I found. This is negative 16. This is negative 24. And does it equal negative 40? Then you did something wrong, and we'd have to go back and check it. So, our solution, and you always put your, this is an ordered pair, so it's always XY. But if it wasn't XY, you guys, and if it was like A and B, you always put your variables in alphabetical order. So it would be -4, -3, and that's your solution. So if you were to graph these two lines, okay, like we just did on the do now, if you were to graph these two lines, they would intersect at -4, -3. So in lieu of graphing, we're going to solve it algebraically. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a problem that's similar to this one, and you're going to solve it on your own, okay? Okay, there you guys go. So let's do this one. This one is set up just like example 4. So now I want you guys to try it. Okay, add or subtract? Okay, why are we subtracting?
Because the same number and you have to subtract it from 0.
Yep, so the x's are identical. So you guys, if the x's are identical or the y's are identical, and identical means they have the same sign, you subtract. And when you subtract, okay, so the identical, what is 5x minus 5x? 0. Now, what number is in front of this y? What is 1 minus 3? 6 minus 8. Now what am I going to do? What is -2 divided by -2? Now what am I going to do? Which one?
Plus 3. Okay, yeah.
Now what?
Divide.
Divide by what?
5.
And what does x equal?
1.
Should we check it?
Yes.
No? We shouldn't check it?
Yes, we should. That's what I do. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Are you happy?
That's what I did.
Nathan is getting popping right now. He just told you though. Maybe because somebody put his head on the roommate.
You like that.
Okay, so if by chance you did not do 11 through 14 last night, you need to do 7 through 14 tonight, and you need to set up 19 and 20. You don't have to solve it, you just need to set it up, okay? So, tonight your numbers are 7 through 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you didn't do 11 through 14, you need to do those as well. So it is workbook page 77, 7 through 14.